All right, they are ready. Let's go ahead and get them counting down, Burb. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Oh,
well,
close enough. Tetris!
So as you can see, there is a time limit in the upper left. So these players are trying to get the highest score they can within that time limit.
Yeah, you can see there's a lot of classic and modern mechanics. You can see, the guideline with all different same colored pieces, all that sort of stuff. And, you see the outline of the pieces.
Andy already off to a fire start here, 35,000 for him, but a couple of misdrops. And Dog, look at this pristine stack. He's going to be ready to slam down Tetris. There's one. Boom, Tetris for Dog. And another one into the lead. And already, almost 30 seconds in, 50,000 points. I believe around the high that you can get is around 500,000, high 500, maybe even a 600. Ooh, that dependency over there for Dog could get complicated.
Oh, Dog. He's going to set up. He gets it. Dirty Tetris for Dog. Oh, my word.
Already, just phenomenal play so far. Dog, oh, nice skim. And he's trying to get set up for a Tetris here in the center, but pieces aren't falling in his favor. But there it is, a Tetris for Dog going back into the lead, but Andy takes right back, 88,000 and now 87,000. We are a minute in, and this is still neck and neck.
Yeah, and you can see, Sharky, a lot of the players, or both of the players rather, just setting up pretty much wherever. They're almost playing like Quaid, man. They're playing, just setting up the well wherever it decides to go because you have that hard drop capability, which you don't have in Classic. So, it gives you a lot more, more time to think if you really think about it.
Yeah, and you almost have to, especially knowing that these players know that both of them are highly skilled in a lot of versions of Tetris. And Andy right here looking for the long bar. There it is, able to get it over. Just such clean stack. Andy now really trying to push the metal. Dog just being efficient. 145 now for Andy, 139 for Dog.
Yeah, and Andy getting that left side built out here. He's not Tetris ready, waiting on something to throw there. He's going to have to go for the occupier. There's a simul Tetris for both, Sharky. Oh, my word.
Dog gets that dependency field and knocks down another one. 164 to 160, separated by 4,000 points, and both players are knocking down Tetrises furiously. However, Andy might be able to build up a little bit of advantage here. Dog spent some time trying to burn, but that's the thing. It's not just about how messy or how clean your stack is. It's how fast you can. These players have a time limit. We're almost halfway through, and Andy currently has the lead.
Yeah, Andy really taking advantage real quick of Dog's troubles, and he's going to get another Tetris here. 207 to 187, about a Tetris the difference.
Yeah, Dog's going to have to really start pushing the metal with that long bar dependency on column 1 is going to prove to be problematic as he's waiting on the eyepiece, waiting for it to fill in the dependency, and the eyepiece is not falling. And he has to go and build on top. What an untimely drought over there for a Dog, but for Andy, but that's music to his ears as Andy knocks down another Tetris, goes for a safety triple, and follows it up with another Tetris. 240 now, 206.
Yeah, only about 2 minutes remain, and Dog is in a bit of a bind here. Still has some holes to work out before he could get into scoring position again.
He might have to just go for dirty at this point.
Yeah, he might be starting to run out of time if Andy can really build a lead here.
Yeah, but Dog is able to try and come back. Both players have cleared over 100 lines. Andy clean now, just waiting on a J piece to fill in that dependency on the left-hand side. And now it's converted into an I piece dependency. No, it's actually converted into a dirty Tetris if he gets the long bar.
Oh, my God.
But he's waiting for it. And there it is. Both players knocked down a Tetris. 271 and now 253.
Yeah, under 2 minutes remain, and they are just still pushing each other to the limit here. Dog still working with this dirty well.
And, like we said, he had to. And he's going to knock down another one. But Andy, ooh, that's a little bit of a concerning hole. It's going to cost him a couple of burn lines. Maybe Dog might be able to find a way to come back. As Andy, nice split double.
Oh, there we go.
Beautiful burns. But now Dog is closing the gap. 305 to 306.
Oh, it is neck and neck, Sharky. Oh, my word.
And we only have a minute and 18 seconds left and counting. This is down to the wire. Yeah. This is a best of 3, too.
Yeah, one early top or one major mistake might be all it takes. It might make all the difference in this rivalry here.
Dog not able to utilize that long bar for attention, but can use the next one. Andy's still holding on to a small lead. We are now in the final minute. This is it. This is where these players have to go ham.
Yeah, a nice clean board here from Andy. And again, Dog still trying to work his way down or start going dirty. And he's starting to fall a little bit behind here. Now he's looking like he's working with the left well here.
Yeah, he's got another misdrop on that Z piece. And so many holes have been generated. There's not too much he can do. He's running out of time, but it's still close. All it takes is for Andy to have some sort of slowdown for Dog to capitalize, and it looks like Dog is going to build dirty. He has to at this point. He's down by a Tetris.
There we go.
And change at this point.
Less than 30 seconds remain, 23 seconds for our players, and it is a lead for Andy.
But Andy does have a messy board. Dog is clean. He's Tetris ready, waiting on the long bar. And,
gets it, Dog.
410 to 410. Oh, my gosh, this is down to the wire. 10 seconds left. 423. Andy needs something. Dog is in the lead.
Give him the bar. He's got it.
427. Dog needs something. And he doesn't get it. 423 to 429.
Oh my
Andy
goodness.
takes game 1 down to the wire.
Oh my goodness. A 6,000 point difference right at the last second. Andy clutches it up. He'll take game number 1.
And it all came down to that last Tetris at the last possible second for Andy.
Yeah, literally that bar didn't show up. That was game over. That would have been Dog taking it all the way.
But it just goes to show you that even if you might fall behind, because Dog was behind majority of that game, but in the last 10 seconds, he overtook Andy, and Andy just had to clutch out that Tetris just to win game number 1.
Wow, and this is a good preview. This is game 1. What a way to open.
3, 2, 1, Tetris! So, this is our first time looking at this. What do you feel is like the best strategy from these players? Because, we did see if you misdrop, you just have to go dirty in order not to fall too far behind.
Yeah, that time limit, right, that 5-minute timer is really killer here, especially for Andy right now as he's starting to have to dig a little bit. But really being able to slam down Tetrises as quickly as possible. So, yeah, even if, like you said, you got to build a little dirty to try and keep up with your opponent, especially with high-level players like this. Certainly, speed is the key here.
And I think it's interesting because, like you said, it kind of takes elements from Classic as well as Modern. But, Classic, us players, we're used to doing a lot of creative spins and tucks and stuff like that. But when you have to go as fast as possible, you're better off doing some default placements just to burn them out immediately.
Yeah, you really don't have time for a lot of the fancy spins, T-spin triples, right? And that sort of nonsense, right?
But right now, really close opener here. 1 minute in, we got 53,000 for Dog, 62,000 for Andy. Andy rocking a cool column 10. Dog trying to operate here in the center. And things are just not falling for Dog.
Yeah, these misdrops are really killing him here. Just like we saw in that game number 1, has not been able to adjust so far, but down by a couple Tetrises. If he can get out of this quick, still has about 4 minutes left, so certainly could make something happen.
Yeah, and we saw that, even something as big as a 30,000 point deficit could just easily disappear, especially if you're able to chain Tetrises together in quick succession. And as you see right there, Andy with a dirty triple, not a Tetris, but he set up for one in column 8, knocks it down. 117, this is a massive lead. We're still just over halfway through. Andy actually running into some problems here, and it looks like he's trying to find a way to stack up for a dirty. And this is Dog's perfect opportunity to catch up, and you can see he's utilizing it to the best of his ability, but he needs a long bar. He's waiting patiently.
Yeah, we were looking at a pretty substantial lead, but that's getting dicey. Hang on.
He's able to survive, knocks down a Tetris, but now has a long bar dependency, and goes for the Tetris as opposed to filling it in.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just make sure you get those points. And there we go. He's going to get a bar anyway, not having to take too many burns.
And does 3 bars that he had to use just to fill in dependencies. But now he's only down by 2 Tetrises, it would seem. There's another one.
And
that's also a benefit to building high. You get those long bars, you're just able to slam them down as fast as possible.
Yeah, and you're just able to get through the piece sequence quicker, right? You're able to get to that bar quicker, and you're able to actually use it for the Tetris.
Beautiful delay burn set up over there for the square a little while ago over there for Andy. Try and mitigate, trying to set up for any tucks. And Andy is really just going full force here, really putting the pressure on Doggies. He's setting up for a dirty column 10 right there, and he's going to set up for now. That's a column 7. 209 to now 218. Hold on, Dog's trying to push the metal here. He's trying to make a comeback. As Andy makes a misdrop, that might be a source of opportunity for Dog.
Yeah, as we are now in the back half of this game number 2. We got 2:15 left to go.
And Dog just takes the lead.
Takes the lead.
236 to now 235. It is incredibly close here. Great pieces over there for Dog. He is now Tetris ready. Andy's going to knock down one. This is insanely close. We still have 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, still lots of time for someone to maybe make a mistake or God forbid, top out.
Yeah, and we see how close that these players have gotten. We haven't seen an early top out yet, but definitely when pieces get dicey, like over here for Andy, because this is a massive slowdown. Dog has built up a 26,000 point lead, and he's clean. He's going to knock down another one, and he's going to fire back. But still, Andy needs a lot of pieces to help him out here. There's still 1:40 left, so plenty of time to clean this up and get back into scoring position.
Oh, I like that adjustment of the bar.
Oh, no! The misdrop! Andy's going to take a double. And there it is. Knocks down a Tetris. Staying alive. Tries to set up a couple of smart delay burns. Now he's opened up for once again another dirty Tetris. But Dog has built up a 50,000 point lead. Where did all those points come from?
What? We were looking at quite a substantial lead for Andy, but the tides have turned so quick.
Oh, nice burn over there from Andy. He's waiting on the long bar. The long bar's not coming. Waiting on this eyepiece.
He needs it. He needs it now.
He's waiting for it. Oh, my gosh. Getting a dose of classic right here. But there it is. Tetris over there for Andy. And it looks like Dog's having to go through the same thing. He's trying to be smart. He does have the advantage. 1 minute remains.
Last minute to play here. There we go. A Tetris for Andy.
And a misdrop for Dog. He's waiting for this long bar. He's really feeling the pressure, but there it is. There's the long bar. Now, what can Dog do? This is a very complex build for both players. Andy's still down by 30,000 points, and we're closing down to our last 45 seconds.
He's gonna have to set this up.
He's holding up for the long bar. Andy knocks down a Tetris. He's closing the gap. And there it is. That's a Tetris, I believe.
Tetris, Andy.
Dog trying to get this open. Eyepiece is going to help. Oh, those misdrops over there for Andy.
Oh, my God. That L misdrop is that's going to hurt really bad.
But Dog is also hurting, too. Less than 30 seconds remaining, actually. But Andy has to survive this. Oh, my gosh. Hold on, Andy. Clutch survival. Go for a flat burn. But can he get anything on the left? No! Dog ties up the set 1-1. That means we're going to a decider here.
Oh, my word. Just that one misdrop of the L piece right at the end. And he had a bar coming next, and he would have been able to catch up, but no can do.
Holy cow, the tides turned in that game. You know, Dog was down by almost 60,000 points, and then towards like halfway through, he had the lead by 60,000 points.
Yeah,
Nothing
really
short of phenomenal.
Just polar, a tale of two halves. That first half of the game, like you said, wow, what a game.
Absolutely phenomenal. Now, I mean, of course it would go to a decider, a brother rivalry.
Yeah, of course.
It's to be expected with these two.
They're going to push each other. That's just how it goes. You know.
But once they're ready to get the decider going, we can get them started. Man. We got a thumbs up from Dog. We got a head nod thumbs up from Andy. Go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and get them counted down. Here we go. Once we get the gameplay.
Gameplay, yeah.
All right, we already got this started.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Tetris! Yeah!
But
Andy.
Oh, a lot of misdrops, and this is actually a very complicated board.
Oh, man, if he's not careful, I might owe you $5 in a minute.
We'll see. But speaking about players not being careful, Dog also running into a little bit of a dicey situation, and he actually opted for the aggressive setup. Oh, my gosh. It's going to work out flawlessly. And just like that, they're both neck and neck.
Just like that. Just holding out for these bars here. One chose for Andy. Dog looking one. There it is. Tetris for Dog. We are off to a nice hot start here for both of our players.
And you kind of have to do that because, you know, you realize Andy, he's now on row 2. He's got a clean board. He's ready to knock down Tetrises. Dog, he's like, if I'm going to win this, if I'm going to take this, I have to use every opportunity for a Tetris. And we've seen the maneuver a bit of pieces up top, but that still could be very scary as we did see a block out from Andy.
Yeah, we did see up top out there, and that was, you know, I mean, again, it was all just one slip up, Sharky. That's all it takes.
And right now, 80,000 to 117. Andy is just on fire here. Dog trying to get back some steam, trying to get back that momentum. Maybe turn the tides in his favor, swing the pendulum his direction.
Yeah, Dog just holding out, just waiting for this bar. It finally shows. There's the Tetris, go to 106. It's about a 2 Tetris difference here for the Pixel Andy on the right side there.
A couple of up pieces forcing some tugs from Dog. And that's the thing, because tugs, you have to soft drop and then tug underneath. You are missing time, and Andy is just absolutely on fire here.
Yeah, that's really the big thing, it's just time.
More of this, and I might be the one that owes you $5. 117, or makes that 123 to now 188.
Oh, Dog with a spire on the right side, but gets the bar over, and certainly a little less scary than in Classic, but still, if he wasn't careful and kept stacking squares on there, that might have been a little dicey.
Yeah, it's definitely easy to make a mistake because you see these players, they're having to do some small adjustments because pieces might be going too far or might not be going far enough. Andy, look at how clean he's been stacking. This is some incredible fundamental stacking from Andy.
Another Tetris for Andy. He's on fire right now.
And, a little bit of commentator's curse there.
Oh, yeah, might have jinxed that. Yeah. Oh, my word.
Now this is Dog's opportunity to try and catch back up because Andy, he's looking for a way to try and get built up, but none of those pieces allowed him to. Finally, he's going to burn open, but now Dog, there's a Tetris trying to get set up for another one. Not actually going to go for the skim.
Yeah, Andy with the tuck there. We'll get a Tetris. It's at 261, 191 for Dog as we are in the second half of this game. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go.
Yeah, 2:05 now. But we've seen how things can change at the drop of a dime. Andy, a lot of misdrops, a little bit uncomfortable, but pieces should be able to work out. He's looking for an L piece. Oh, gonna have to slide that underneath. The hole is gonna be created.
He's gonna have to cut his losses there on that one.
Oh.
But hang on, this is an opportunity for Dog to catch up. There's a Tetris.
That was a really tough decision. Andy had to make a few really hard decisions, and as a result, Dog is making a comeback here. Now it's only down by 50,000 points, but Andy's got things back under control. Under 2 minutes left.
Time for him to start cooking here if he wants to really finish what he started in game number 1. There's a simul Tetris pretty much.
Dog looking for this L piece. Does get it. Nice burn, but Andy is just clean. He's pristine. Oh, nice. Another
There we
Tetris.
go.
341, 70,000 point lead and a minute and 30 left.
Yeah, and Andy's just, at this point, ever since that one little mishap, he has shown no signs of let up. And you can see a little bit of indecision there on that square, deciding whether to make the bar dependency and fill it in or to go for the Tetris. He opted for the former, and we'll see how that pays off for him.
Yeah, because as we can tell, this is not exactly the 7-back system. We've seen droughts in this version,
Yeah.
so it can be risky. And speaking about risky, this is quite the setup that Andy's going to have to live through. Is he actually going to commit to this? He's setting up for a dirty. Nice adjustment on the tee. The skim into the Tetris, followed up by a double.
Andy. With 1 minute to play, last minute to play here in game number 3.
And Dog is not able to fire back. No, he is going to try and go for one. He sets up a delayed burn.
Yeah.
Doesn't burn out, though. He has to go for an aggressive
He's got to
setup.
one-up his brother here. He just has to.
And oh no, nice setup.
Uh-oh.
He's having to play it slow. He's having to think carefully. Where's the long bar? Dog needs it.
It's not showing up.
There's the long bar dependency. Dog is in verge of topping
my
out.
goodness.
He opens up the well. Nice
Snaps it.
burn
There-
into
there
a
it is,
Tetris.
Tetris.
But Andy has built up a 100,000 point lead. And
With
with 30
30
seconds to go, this
Oh
is
my
looking
God.
insurmountable.
Let's see what Dog can do. He's going to have to go quick. There's a long way. There's the Tetris. 350 to 477, but Andy is still cooking here.
Yeah, and the tough thing is, Dog, he just knocked down a couple of Tetrises, but now he has to build up. With only 10 seconds left to go. What can Dog do?
Let's see. This is going to need like 6 bars right now.
He's hoping for it.
Not going to come, and
And there it is. Andy takes
it
with our highest score of 506,000.
Wow.
All right,
That's the score to beat right there, man.
Yeah, that's the score to beat.
well, Sharky, I guess you won't.
What's your Venmo?
Yeah, it's, I'll DM you. I'll DM you.
Yeah. What a truly phenomenal game, and that's just a taste of it. You guys got to see how it works. You got to see the RNG system,
Yeah.
how many pivotal things, the little micro adjustments that are needed, and now you got a taste of it. I wonder what our other competitors are going to bring, because those are, the brothers. They are known in the classic Tetris scene.
Yeah, and they, and everybody else, now they got to kind of see how it plays out, and, they can kind of get their own strategies a little bit, right? Kind of like all of us with Tetris back in Milwaukee, right? We were all kind of watching the people that went first, right? So, we developed our own strategy. So.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, give Dog and Andy a round of applause.
Yeah. Now
Much insane game 1. We got a decider, and we still got a whole bracket to go through.
Yeah.
And speaking about bracket to go through, I think Kingsman's going to tell us who our next 2
Yeah, I think he's
competitors
ready.
is. So, Kingsman, take it away.